Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and here we are, guys. We're down here on the start of a new day, and what I've been doing off camera in preparation for this part is we've been building up the necessary here. I think what we're going to do is just clear this button bar off. Okay, just going to put this in here. I'm going to bring the fibers over while I remember, guys, because that is a very key point. Okay, we've got some blocks, and what we're going to try and knock up is a very basic hover vehicle, but it's going to be a real pain in the neck building on here because we're not going to have a nice smooth base to do anything with. So hopefully, when it's a slope, I mean, really I want something that's fairly, maybe if we build off a slope like that, will this actually work? Okay, and of course it's going to go straight down into the ground, isn't it? Okay, let's try something. I've got the drill, haven't I? Okay. Let's just drill away a little bit from the front, because what I'd like to do is attach the cockpit to the front here, so it actually levels up. Okay. Let's just see if we, I think we'll just have cockpit 7. I think that would be, oh come on, you can do it. We're going to really miss the, it's out of line, great. I can't disassemble it. Okay, we're going to have to go with that, guys. Well, we can use these blocks for a bit of width, actually, I suppose, if nothing else. Well, I can always disassemble them, actually, can't I? Trouble is, if I disassemble them, I'm going to lose them. I need a multi-tool. Can I make a multi-tool? Tools. Multi-charge. Trouble is, probably won't be able to make. Oh, I can make a multi-charge. So can we unlock them? Can we make a multi-tool? Okay, guys. Sorry about this. Okay, unlock, make a multi-tool. Right, make the multi-tool. We're going to have to make make a couple of these. Okay, I'm just going to make this, guys, and then we'll be in business. I'm just going to make a couple of multi-charges. Hopefully we're not going to get attacked by the local resident bug uglies during the process. Okay, right, just drop that in there. Right. Multi-tool. Reload. Disassemble. Okay, thank you. Right, that's good. I've got that there. I think we can live with the core being slightly offset. In fact, what we could do is, just to give a little bit of protection, actually no, I'm not going to do that just yet, because the stupid thing might actually drop down. And to be honest, this isn't actually going to be, how can you say, a major combat vehicle. This is going to be very much a survival type vehicle. There's no point pretending otherwise, guys. I think what we could probably do is stick that out there, and we'll drop the RCS in there. And I think the other thing I want to do, if I've got enough space for it, is I was looking at it. I think I might go for it, guys. Where is it? Have I unlocked it? Oh, I need some spotlights and some mobile construction. Okay, let's get into here. Yeah, I forgot to overlook this, guys, so I'm just going to unlock that. I've got to keep an eye on that. And the other thing I'm also going to go for is a mobile constructor, because one of the annoying things is, again, just to show you guys, is you can build everything. The one thing you can't build, it seems to be in here, is a cargo box, which I would really like to actually put onto my vessel. So we're going to build a couple of spotlights and a mobile constructor. Okay, so we've now got that there, and right, we got, let's just, oops, done that the wrong way round. Okay, just going to put that in there. As I say, this is going to be a very basic craft and emphasis on the basic. Okay, I think what we're going to do is, I think what if I put, I mean I could use a symmetry plane, but I'm just going to stick with maybe 4 blocks on that side. We're not going to use any undercarriage, so maybe we'll just put, oh, well, we got, just put one there, couple of, actually what we could do, sorry about this guys, maybe we'll put a couple of blocks there, and I'll actually put I'm just going to just deconstruct this. Okay, put this back in here. So there's a couple of blocks at the front, and it's, oops, sorry about this guys. Say this is purely so that we can get out and explore. Okay, whoops, no, okay, behave yourself. Okay, let's get in here. As I say, I do need to work relatively quickly. Maybe I need to just chill out a bit, guys, and we're just going to cut back like that. I'm just going to get rid of that block there. I'm in a hole. Okay. Right, just gonna. What's that? Okay, we've got one there. Oh, must be a little bit of a glitch. It's not. No, it's this one back. Okay. So that gives us the vertical lift. Right. Nah. I think what we're going to do is put this on the side. I mean, it's going to be absolute rubbish from a maneuvering point of view. Right. Oops. Okay, let's just deconstruct that. Right. So we got lateral thrusters down. Actually, going to need, and we've got a rear thruster. But what we don't have is down. Although technically we don't need a down thruster, but we do need a reverse thruster. So we need another thruster. Hopefully we're going to have enough resources for this, guys. Okay. Let's make a couple more. Get a couple of spotlights. Just get. Put that on. I mean, it's going to fly terrible. Okay. That can go on that side. So we got fuel tanks. We've got one thruster that side. Okay. Okay. I think we can sneak a couple of spotlights on the front. Okay, just get that in there. As they say, this is how not to build a hover vehicle. But, and of course we're going to have no real weapons on it as such. Okay, so we got 2 side thrusters, one there. We need a reverse thruster. Probably... actually, okay, I was still building. Okay. I think what we can do is maybe give it a try. It could be, this could be very, very embarrassing, guys. Okay, let's just... right, just... fill... Oops, I've just used up all my fuel. Okay, we're going to have to make some more fuel. Okay. Oops. I've got no reverse thruster. It's not a good idea. Okay. Yep, I should... because of course this thruster's pushed forward, but this thruster pushes forward, but I've got nothing to actually stop me. Okay. Okay, maybe if I can just level off, and we can just leave it hovering for the moment. Okay. Right, got one thruster. Make a couple of these. Just going to build these two here. Okay. Because I've used up all the fuel. Didn't really want to do that. Okay. Right. Can we drop a... I suppose we could put a reverse thruster in here. Put one on each side. Okay. Get round here. We should be able to slot one in here. Let's just give it a go. Okay. Right. Right. So we've got at least some kind of capability now. Okay, guys. So let's just get in here. I need a bit more forward thrust, I think. Okay. Let's just power off. Get into here. Right, we've got plenty of forward thrust. We don't have any lateral thrust, but okay. I think we need one more thruster to give us a bit more on the back. And I think we're going to make some fuel cells. Okay. Anything else we need before we go out traveling, guys? What I do need to do is chop some more wood down. I'm going to take the fibre with me, and oh god, we got sport food again. We're going to need to get out and find some food as well. Okay. I think that can just go in there and spoil. I think we can just put that in there as well. Okay, that can go there. I think what we can do is do something. I've got to remember that we've got an internal constructor. I think we can make another cup of coffee. This is all now starting to get very, very low. So we do need to work on this. Okay, guys, I want to keep the constructor with me. It keeps the spare blocks just in case. I've got my... The next thing I want to do is, actually I can do that while I'm thinking about it, guys. Actually, no, we can use the vehicle to get out and about. Because the other thing I do want to make, and I don't know if we can, what we actually do. We should be able to make a suit. The trouble is, to make the light armor, we're going to need a lot of necessary stuff. But the trouble is, we can't make the light armor. Actually, can we unlock it? Let's just have a quick look. I'm not sure. I suppose it could be in miscellaneous. Nope. So where is that? I suppose it's probably under weapons, I suppose. So there's the suit. It's only 2. Okay. So we're just going to unlock the light armor. The trouble is, unless we build a base, there's not much point in having the light armor. That's 12 steel plates. I think very, very tempted to actually build it, but then we can build it with a survival constructor. So I don't think we need to worry too much about it at the moment, guys. Okay. Because what I want to do is just get out and explore a bit more. Right, I think what we're going to do is drop this. Okay. So we got this here. And I think what we're going to do now, guys, is just jump in here. And what we're looking for, mobile constructor. What I'm looking for is a cargo box. Yeah, we need steel plates. Okay, jump out. Let's go and let's grab the resources out of here. I think we're going to take, this is now finished, so we'll take that. We're going to take all this with us. Probably don't need the crushed stone. I'm just going to take this with us because I think in some ways being mobile with this is probably going to be more useful than actually. Okay, so we're just going to jump in here, guys. Mobile constructor. Just going to drop this in here. I mean, we're kind of putting all our eggs in one basket, but I think it's going to be quite important to actually do this, guys. I think that can... we don't actually need a spotlight. Okay. Right. I want to... Okay, why is that not building? I suppose it helps if I actually put the power on. Okay. Right, so it's going to build this first and get this onto our ship. Right, that can go in there as well. Okay, let's just get this in. Okay. Right, it's gonna... I think we could probably... Yeah, we're going to be very exposed on this, but... Oh, personal cargo box. Oh, that looks cool. That looks different. Okay, guys. I say this is very much an exploration hovercraft. We're literally hugging the ground here. It says 3 meters, but we're not 3 meters off the ground. Hover height. Look, we're quite literally travelling. Oh, that's it. It obviously took a little while. What I want to do, guys, is, as I say, I want to move around. I feel a bit more comfortable now. We've actually got something. Yeah, I think it just took a little while to. And of course, the advantage also is, wow. And the towers over there. Can't afford to mess about too much, so we need to get out and explore a bit. Actually, let's just gonna get a little bit up. Ha! What a mess. Okay, let's get up a bit so we can actually see what we're doing. Back a bit. Okay. So we got no weapons, so obviously we're going to be a bit stuck. Right, what we got here? This fibre. Okay, just gonna drop down a bit, guys. Okay. Come on, don't do this to me. Okay. What we're gonna do is just get out here and grab some resources while we're actually what I do need is some trees. Okay, let's go and cut some trees down first. My thinking about the trees, guys, is the fact that if we can actually carry a supply of logs with us. Okay, just turn off the power. Yeah, if we can actually carry a supply of logs with us, it means that if I get stuck down the bottom of a mine or anything like that, I can actually get my out again. I see some, yep, grab some more fibre. Okay. So we're gonna, because it's a kind of circular thing. You cut the logs to get the fibre, which then you can use to actually make the biofuel, which you can then use to actually, how can you say, power your mining operation, because obviously our next target now is to do a bit of exploration. We need to get some more food before it actually expires. So we're just gonna, right, I'm just gonna grab that. In fact, I think, how are we doing for food here? Okay, that's down to 51, that's 104, that's 78, that's 96. I think that gives me 80 food. I think we're just going to eat the energy bar and say better out than in. That's going to give us the ability to cool off. Okay, and we've now got 12 logs, so that should be more than enough to actually keep my system running. And what we're going to do is just go here, and we're going to jump back into the hover vehicle, power on. I think it's almost like we need more thrust here, guys. Yeah, it just needs a little bit of a shove. It's probably because the thrusters are kind of a bit close in. Okay, right, I think, what are we actually short most of? I need depths. Nope. It's the suit constructor. Okay, let's just put into here. Mobile constructor. Right. Got a bit of copper there, a bit of silicon. Well, we need a bit of everything, really, don't we, guys? Actually, I'm aware of the time, so let's actually just chill out a bit, guys. I think what we will do is we will go and check out the tower, and what I will do is do some mining off camera, because it's not exactly the most exciting things. There's the alien tower that way, so let's just do a bit of a general exploration, I think, for this part, because it's getting dark. Going to get dark in a little while, 49 seconds, so let's kind of just go in the direction of this alien tower, just check it out what it is, because I haven't actually got to the alien tower yet. So let's just do a little bit of general exploration to wind this part up. And I say, what I will do, guys, is off camera I will probably do the grind of the mining, and I can imagine, I have a feeling that I might be, oh god, you've got to be kidding me, I only hit a tree. Okay, so let's go and check out the alien tower, and that's where I will probably see what we can see here. There's a triceratops there. Okay, let's get through this area here. We probably definitely need some food. Wonder if there's any. I'm a bit worried about the fact, oh, we got some lateral thrust. So I am a little bit worried about the fact that that might be hostile, and as I say, this isn't exactly the type of ship that's going to stand up to much damage. So again, we're going to have to be a little bit careful, because of course one of the problems you're going to have with this planet, where it's so large, you could suddenly stumble into something that's not particularly very pleasant. Okay, let's just keep going through the trees, guys. I think we're okay. We're not finding any other deposits. That's slightly worrying. So we may have to mine out everything that's in this area, though we've got plenty of rocks. So we're just gonna get through the trees. Sorry about we're getting through the trees, guys, but let's just go this way. See if we can. Wow. I mean, this distance now would have gone halfway around the planet in 7.6. Okay. So let's just fly across the surface. Right, I think I'll try and keep out of the trees. Okay. So we're just going to check out this. Right, we've got a fair old bit of clock on this thing. It's not very stable. Okay. Notice we're not seeing much in the way of plant protein out here. That could be an issue. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that, because we may have to go back out into the field next to where that our base is. Just have a quick look. Yeah, I think we're gonna set that as a waypoint. That's the escape pod. We're just going to set that. Mind you, it's going to be quite easy to spot in amongst all them mining elements. Okay. So here we go, guys. Whoops, hit the tree again. Okay. You can imagine walking out here or coming out by bike. I think this could be an issue if for any new players who might come this way thinking that there's something out here that they need to do. Okay. What's this? Right, so it's for 300 meters. I'm a bit worried here, guys. Because this is the type of dopey thing this game would do, would be to actually get you to come out here and then you just get shot up completely in the process of coming here. So 170 meters away. A strong signal coming from, but nothing is firing at us. Okay. What on earth is this? Okay, let's just... Yeah. I think what we're going to do is like butt up against it, back off a bit and drop down. Okay, okay, I've got to have a quick check out, guys. So okay, let's just I'm certainly not going to go with the saw. I'm kind of inclined to use this thing, put it on defense mode. Right, what is this thing then? Ah. Oh, what the? Okay. Trap. The shaft has been blocked by a massive there. There is a low energy current light lever somewhere close to you. Push against the walls. Okay. Well, that's a blank wall. Oh. Okay. There's a switch there. That's nothing. Okay, this. Sometimes you've got to flip these switch 2 ways. Okay, the covers are now removed. The button revealed some ancient inscription on the wall panels. Okay. How am I going to get out of here? Symbols are unknown. It seems to be heavily weathered. The tower must be very old. It's not an active station of any kind. Maybe a grave, a memorial. One symbol of the group of the panels is repeated over and over again. A name, a location. Inscriptions were saved for later transition. But how do I get out? I mean, I could. I suppose it won't let me. Okay. No. Oh, come on, game. I mean, I could shoot the core. Don't really want to waste the ammunition on the core. Oh, what's this? Attention, something is happening behind the red panel. Stay away from it. Registering strong energy fluctuations. Okay. I'm a bit worried. I think I'm going to get out of here, guys. What the? Ah, come off it. Okay. Alien parts, and I'm sure this game went back to base. So, okay, where did my... There's another one round here. Yeah, forget that. In the ship, mate. Power on. Yeah, you can clear off. Okay. Is it going to follow me? It's probably going to follow me or something stupid like that. Okay, that was probably not one of my better ideas. And I mean, we've got bandages, so, but that doesn't heal anything. What we need is something that's going to heal me. Okay, that's perish time. Food 97. We need something that's going to give us health. Okay, bandages don't give me health. That, well, it doesn't say it gives me health. Okay, so the game traps me. Okay. Right, what I need is cobra leaves, but I'm not going to put down here. So I think what we're going to do, guys, is get over here. There's some cobra leaves over there. Right, let's just get far enough away from that Yozo so that I can actually... Some cobra leaves there, so let's just... I think it's cobra leaves I need. Okay. God, I'm going to need a better ship. Probably need a top thruster or something. Okay. Let's grab that. Anything else that can heal me? Okay. Okay, we'll see we're here. Might as well grab some rocks as well. Right, got some mushrooms, got some crushed stone. Just get back into the jolly old hover. Actually, no, we've got some a bit far away. I don't want to get too far away from the ship for obvious reasons. We need to get off the ground. Come on. That's it. Just takes a little while to get unstuck. Let's just have a quick look at the spice, isn't it? Health -1. That's no good. Health 90. Okay, we've got natural sweetener. That's what we're after. But so we're looking for a natural sweetener at the moment. There's some over there. I'm just gonna. I think I'm not gonna bother. I think we're just gonna. I think we're. Okay. Just gonna grab that. And I think we're just gonna. One advantage of working in the headlights of the hover vehicle is I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's grab that. Just grab some of these while we're at it. Just jump back in. Right. Right guys, I've just noticed the time and I don't want the last video was a bit overly long, so what I'm going to do, guys, I think this is where I'm going to call it for this part, because effectively now what I'm going to have to do is get back to the wreckage, or whatever that says. It says tactical retreat, return to base, and I'll try and find some alien honey and that on the way back as well. And of course we're going to the trees, which isn't going to make particularly that interesting video. So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm sure some of you are going to have a lot to say about my performance in this part and about this really terrible hover vehicle. I mean, it needs more thrusters, it needs more lift. It's probably a bit overweight. But I'm sure I can assure you guys, the next part we're going to start building up the resources to start a base. I think that's the next step, because there's no point built, and then hopefully that means we will then get an armor locker. Oh God. And that will let me effectively then actually get a suit so we can actually start to operate. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.